Yo, world, what is happening? Y'all doing all right, man? Today, boys and girls, we are talking about John Wick Chapter 4. And before we get started, I'd like to say rest in peace to Lance Reddick, who was the concierge, otherwise known as Sharon. I don't know. He was a hell of an actor. I remember him from some of the video games that I played. He did a great job. And he was wonderful in this, of course, and he will be missed. So, rest in peace, my brother, and safe travels. All right, on to this. Did y'all know that Keanu Reeves is 58 years old? I did not know that, okay? And likewise, I didn't know Donnie Yen was 59. These old bastards is getting it in. There will be spoilers for this movie because, of course, and the obvious question, is it good? You damn right it was good. You damn right. I do have a few things to say about it. But yeah, for the most part, this was a fantastic movie. They did a great job. I didn't think that, you know, you could make this any better than the other two. I mean, I figure if you saw them absolutely decimate hordes of people before, then how's this going to be any different? I was wrong. They did a phenomenal job. So, bravo, Mr. Wick. So, a brief plot synopsis, and then we will go into what I enjoyed about this movie. So, in this movie, John Wick wants to get out of his life. He wants to be a regular dude, just living a regular 9 to 5. But he can't because the table wants him dead for what he's done. So, they have sent their man, Marchese, after his ass. Marchese employs one of John Wick's closest friends, Kane, who is forced to do this in order to save his daughter's life. I think that storyline was more impressed than anything that I could have imagined for this, because I thought that this plot was going to be pretty weak. As a matter of fact, I thought this plot was going to be trash, and they were just going to send, you know, guns after Wick, and he would just try to get out of it. And this was a little bit more complicated than what I was expecting, and I enjoyed that. Donnie Yen in this movie is blind, and he sees better than I do with both my eyes working. They used an incredible system for him. He used like these little sound boxes that would show him, or at least tell him where the enemy was. I thought that was fantastic, to be able to use those ideas for Donnie Yen and, you know, have him not be weak because he was blind was pretty awesome. I am so glad I think this is the last movie for John Wick, because Keanu Reeves, like, he runs like he's been kicked in his balls every day since he was a small lad. So Donnie Yen is tracking John, and there's like a mutual respect there, which I really liked. I did not expect that out of this movie. Also, there was a really good friendship with Shimazu. It's one of the friends that owned another concierge or another Continental, and I was literally blown away by the relationships that he had in this. Like, so many people backing him and wanting him to do good that he was actually friends with, and they respected him. And I thought that was excellently done. The kills in this were bananas, okay? They were off the wall. I'm talking about, like, arrows to the face, people falling off of steps and then, like, hitting the ground head first, and you just watch their neck. The kills were good. The fights seemed to have gone just a smidge too long, but they were still phenomenal and just full of ass whoopery. What did I like about this movie? First of all, the ass whoopings in this movie are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Scott Adkins plays a really large gentleman named Killa with some gold teeth. My God. He was convincing as a big dude. But I was like, there ain't no way there's a man this size pulling these moves off. I was thoroughly impressed with the way that the gunplay happened. There were a few shots in this movie that they took from overhead, and they showed John going from room to room, just blasting people with this new round. I guess it hits you, and it's just like a fire round. It hits you, and it just engulfs you. Basically, I thought that was very innovative. I mean, for taking something that you can't really, you know, when you think that you can't really do any more to, they end up finding a way to make this new and fresh. And I thought that that was a fantastic idea. I mean, there's only so many ways you could take this one person and put him in a room and just have him shoot people in the face. So John Wick dies. Yes, John Wick, ladies and gentlemen, is dead. And it was a good death. He did a fantastic job in this. What I did not like about this movie, I wouldn't even say dislike. I was just like, huh. You gotta probably maybe clean that up a little bit. The fight scenes. The fight scenes went on for way too long. Way too long. They were ridiculously long. Okay? At one point in the beginning of this movie, he was fighting, and then the fight ended. I think he fought like 10 people. And then the fight ended, or so I thought, and he reloaded his weapon, and here comes like another 15 guys. And then he beat them, and then it happened again. And then again. This fight lasted like 10 minutes. I shit you not. There was another similar scene towards the end of the movie where he has to climb some steps. I think they said it was like 220 some odd steps that he had to get to the top of. He gets almost to the top, and he gets kicked almost all the way back down to the bottom, and he has to start fighting and beating people to get back to the top again. It was cool to see, so I'm not really complaining about it. I'm just saying that these ass whoopings were way longer than they should have been. The end credit scene, I thought it sucked. It pissed me off, as a matter of fact. I waited to find out exactly what had happened. Okay, did the daughter catch up to him? And she did. The daughter of Shimazu catches up to Kane, and she pulls out a knife. It makes a sound, so I'm pretty sure he heard it, and then it goes dark again. Why are you doing that? Why would you make me sit in this theater for an additional 10 to 12 minutes and you don't resolve anything? Why are you doing that? What I loved about this is I like how they introduced some more friends of Wick. I think that it helped the character. It helped show his growth. I love the relationship between Kane and John. Love seeing that. How their friendship just kind of perpetuates throughout the movie, and how he basically saves Kane at the end by not killing him when I feel like he could have. I feel like he could have shot him during the duel, but that was pretty. I enjoyed that a lot. So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, this is not a brain teaser or anything. This is grab a gun, let's get after it kind of thing, and I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. So I'm pretty sure that this is the last we will see of the Baba Yaga or the Boogeyman. Of course, you never know these days. They're bringing everybody back to life. So leave a comment in the comment section, man. Let me know what you thought of this movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And let me know why, man. I'm curious. I want to hear back from y'all. All right, y'all be easy. I love y'all. Later.